Yeah.
The best intro ever.
Yes. No. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Dude, look at Noah get into
Oh, shit.
it.
Yes.
Wait, we're
Very
live.
nice. Very nice. Yes. What's up, dude? Ha, ha, what's up, dude? Ha, yeah.
Johnny, what's up?
Wait, are we
Wait.
live? We're not live, are we?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
that
think
wasn't
we were.
live, was it?
Oh,
We are live.
Wait, that wasn't live, right?
Yeah, it
No.
was.
I feel ashamed. My family is very ashamed. Not good for me. What is up, my sweethearts? We've missed you guys. It's been a couple weeks. We are back with the Bartcoin and beers, Bitcoin and beers. This is the 5th episode. 5th. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I am drinking a manly beer. First off, this is a manly beer. I want you all to sit down and strap in, okay? Because this is going to change your life. I today am drinking Mango Wheat by Blue Moon.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what? Here's
Bishop
the
will be
thing,
proud.
though. Here's the
Bishop
thing:
must
is
be proud.
you can't spell mango without man. Okay, this first rule of spelling mango. Yeah, it's a fruity beer, but it is delicious. First off, okay. So I just want to let you know
It's
that's what I'm drinking.
delicious. It
Yeah,
has this
it's very
distinct,
nice.
pretty distinct flavor.
Wow, do that one more time. What was that? Like, yes. Do that again, Bart.
No.
That Euro. I just want to let you know also. I'm drinking beer right now, but Bart, I am this close to drinking your blood. Like I'm gonna crush you like Stalin. I've had enough.
Crush you
I
like
have-
Stalin.
I have had enough.
If you try, Gypsy, you will be sorry.
I will break you. I will crush you in half. You'll be my boss and my baby. And no. Anyways, so I'm drinking Blue Moon Mango. Wait, Johnny Mags, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Mother's Brewing Company. Mother's Day, all right.
Happy Mother's Day, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you call your ex-wife and say Happy Mother's Day or no?
No.
No?
Aww.
It was, happy that day,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. Hey, thanks, bro. You text her and say thanks, bro?
Thanks, dude, bro. Midwest Coast Little Helper IPA.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you get a haircut in the last 6 weeks?
What?
Did you get a haircut in like the last 5 to 6 weeks?
Something like that.
Probably like 3 times already.
It looks fucking great, bro.
Yeah, always.
All right.
On point.
Bartleby tuna fish. What are you drinking? What are
I
you
have
doing?
no idea because I bought this beer like 5 weeks ago. And we didn't
How
get a
would you
chance.
say it if it was in Russian?
What?
How would you say that the beer if it
This
was
is
in
black-
Russian?
Black Isle Organic.
No. Oh, you're drinking organic beer.
I did. Oh yeah, I remember. I wanted to be like all this fucking vegan, organic, pro, whatever, earth. Blonde premium craft lager. There you go. I have no idea. I've never drunk it before, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna let you know how it tastes. Basically, every week I'm trying a new beer that I didn't drink before. So I'll
Yeah,
let you
for
know.
sure. How's Akira doing? How's the puppy? Show us her
Puppy-
growth.
Puppy's doing
Sniff.
wait.
Make a sniff.
Let's see. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, Pupper. Let's go.
She's
Pupper
getting
is-
big, right?
She's
Oh,
massive.
nice.
She's very big and very
It's just strong on plow.
very strong. I ride her. I put a saddle on her and I ride her around.
If she's not strong on plow, you must break her.
I will.
All right, what about you, Johnny Bishop?
One of the classics.
Wow, some Mier Light, huh?
Nearly light.
Mier. It's 2 L's equals a Y in Spanish. 2 L's equals a Y. You ready? 2 L's equals a Y.
Why?
I just made it up. Hey, I'm moving to Puerto Rico, so I've got to hint myself in on these things. You know?
That and tacos for sure.
And I've got to stop being a hillbilly from the Midwest and calling it Puerto Rico, because everybody calls it Puerto Rico, and it's like, no, it's Puerto Rico.
Puerto.
Puerto Rico. Wait,
Puerto,
do you actually call it in America? Do you say how do you say it?
Puerto
Puerto
Rico.
Jesus.
I'm gonna go over there to San Juan, Puerto Rico. We're gonna
Puerto Rico.
we going on vacation. No, it's Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, señorita. Yeah, very nice. So, boys and girls, enough fucking around. All right, we all got our beers. We're all good to go. Johnny Bishop, are you feeling spry?
Dude, I'm ready to rock.
All right, cool. So,
Power level 9,000. Let's go.
what a week in cryptocurrencies, boys and girls. What a week. An emotional roller coaster. It's almost like almost as up and down as my love life with my wife, right? I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Oh boy. Oh
I'm
boy.
joking.
It goes
oh
away.
boy. Oh boy.
I'm making the joke.
Oh.
Just a disclaimer. No, I was celebrating Mother's Day.
Yeah.
It was like early afternoon, I think. So
Shit's crazy though, man. I mean,
Getting
like,
touchy early.
you look at it and okay, Bitcoin's approaching 8,700. Awesome. Like the private group longed pretty much the bottom of the daily cloud, as well as. Wait, is it sharing my screen?
No.
Nope.
I am the failure.
you're
Of
the
the
fucking worst when it comes to stream.
Here we go.
No,
I will screen I will share my screen. Now we're good. So the daily the private group, we longed the daily cloud, right?
When it comes to
Right
stream.
at the bottom of it, like right around here. This says 83. We longed like 82.25 on the flattened daily Kijun. Because on all right, so we have double cloud settings, so there's less noise within the signals. And the daily Kijun, when it's flattened, I mean, the Kijun's always a 0.5 fib of the current move, which is awesome. But it's flattened. That's a magnet. It tells you the price wants to return to the mean. And everybody's busy doing this right here and thinking that, you know, maybe here, or if you delete that, people are thinking, okay, you know what, this is our trend line, and we're going to ride this past the 200 moving average. That's not necessarily how it works. We actually shorted like 97.75, closed it way too early, but we made good profit on it. But the thing people don't understand is, like, if you zoom out here, this isn't going to go up forever, right? Like, it entered the daily cloud, and that's enough of a vertical push on the first try as it is. But what this is probably doing, and what markets do both on short and high time frames, is they go up and they come down, and they go up and they come down, and it might come down further and be a bear market. And if it is, we'll short it. But if not, our alts are going to go fucking crazy, and we're just going to keep going. So everything is as to plan right now. If this falls to the daily cloud, we'll start shorting the shit out of this, and it'll be a bear market. But otherwise, I mean, everything is pretty much as to plan. Our alts took a little bit of a pounding. Everybody's alts took a little bit of a pounding. I mean, that's what you get over the course of a few days when the market cap has $100 million leave from it. I mean, there were so many alts. There were so many alts with perfect setups, and you're sitting there and you're like, okay, this is perfect. Everything's coming back down to the daily moving average, 20 moving averages or 20 EMAs. We are going to just ride this to the moonshot. And then Bitcoin doesn't keep going up; it comes back down to the daily cloud edge and the flattened Kijun. So you just have to make up the losses that you have by holding the alts that you have, with a very high leverage long from the flattened daily Kijun, which is also right near the end or the edge of the daily cloud. So trading is a dance; it's not a science. But we are making money. Things are good. If you look at the overall cryptocurrency market cap, we are at $406 billion. Good thing it's not million. And we peaked like 438, almost 450, not quite there yet. Only thing you got to hope is that this is not quite a bull trap. Like, can we like pray to God that this isn't going to be a bull trap? Because look, you'll know this isn't a bull trap when we get over like 510 to 515 billion dollars, like the top right here, because that will officially be a higher time frame, higher low. I mean, from now you have a trend line from here up through here. Like, there's your trend line, but it could consolidate for a long time. And if it does, like, guys, we could have a serious alt party. But until then, we'll see what happens. We're gonna keep longing and shorting. But one thing that I really do enjoy at this moment is we had a little bit of a breakout on ETH BTC today. So this is how ETH is. This is how ETH is comparing to BTC at the moment. So if it's going down, Bitcoin's outperforming it. If it's going up, it's outperforming Bitcoin. And you know, this isn't the end all be all. We had a little bit of a breakout today, and that's awesome. We had some vertical price movement, and right here doesn't mean that it's gonna just keep continuing to go up. Like I always say, the market moves in waves. So it doesn't mean that it's gonna keep just doing this, but it does mean that it could do this, come back down, retest the breakout zone, jump over the daily cloud, go over here, and then boom shot, something like that. Or we could have ourselves, even if it wants to pierce the daily cloud, like I don't want it to, but this wouldn't be like the world's worst thing for it to do this and then have an ascending triangle, something like that, and then break out. But I was looking at this today and I was thinking, okay, you know what? This is probably some sort of an unsustainable trend line. It's just a matter of when it breaks. And sometimes it'll break to give you a false breakout and go sideways and then continue on. But if you look at this from this market cycle, like just this movement right here, it doesn't look like last market cycle. Because other than right here, show me something within here, within this last market cycle from its all-time highs, and this was in early June, all the way down to December. Show me anywhere from this entire fall that looks like that. And show me any price action on the daily from the previous market cycle that was above the daily cloud on double settings. You can't find it. So, you know, this was an 886 retracement. I could paint that for you. I'm not going to. But you know, this got past the 618 on the macro fib of this market cycle. And it was amazing that it got as high as it was, because Bitcoin got up to 20 G's. And so ETH versus BTC, it's a constant numerator versus denominator. So ETH at 1400 versus Bitcoin at 20 G's, pretty much up here. But you know, we're back down at 700, 730 right now. I believe it's 730. Yeah, 729.53. And consensus is coming up. And if you look at historical price action on consensus, there's usually a pump afterwards, not like a crazy ass pump. We're looking at 20, 30%. But there's so much bullish news in the market today. Like, I'm beating my head against my hands, and I have like 36 concussions in the last 24 hours. Not really. But I'm so excited about this market because there's so much bullish news in this market. I mean, you look at it, the New York Stock Exchange, their parent company, the ICE, they're talking about doing Bitcoin trading, cryptocurrency trading, where you settle it in physical Bitcoin. So what does that mean? It's probably going to be a paper wallet or something like that, where they have, I don't know if it'd be next day mail or you got to come pick it up or something like that, but they will actually settle these contracts or this Bitcoin trading in physical Bitcoin. So obviously it doesn't mean, hey, we're going to give you cash. Like I said, it'll probably be paper wallets, but that clears the way. I mean, that clears the way for mom and dad to throw a portion of their 401k into cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. Does it mean that they'll be able to immediately? No, but we're talking about the parent company, the New York Stock Exchange here, and they're going to settle this trading in cryptocurrencies in Bitcoin. Like, that's different than the CME settling every one of their Bitcoin futures contracts in cash. We're talking about actually settling it in Bitcoin here. And just like Brian Kelly on CNBC said, who I'm not always in agreement with, but I am as bullish as he is, you know, he was surprised that the market didn't react more bullishly to this, and I was too. But what does this tell you? To me, it's super convenient that right before consensus, which historically will always give a pump like right afterwards, like during and right afterwards, it's super convenient the market went down like right beforehand, and now it's continuing on. So if we were to look at Bitcoin again, Like, could this be a gigantic, like, rising wedge? Yeah. Do I give a fuck? No. Because if it wants to do this, look at that 200-day moving average moving up. And if this wants to go bing a bang a bang up here, that 200 moving average would still be pointing up. It would point up more aggressively. And then we would get probably a ride up to the top of this rising wedge. That would settle around July. I mean, guys, how does a couple, like, I don't know, 4 to 6 weeks of Bitcoin essentially macro sideways action sound to you guys? Like, to me, that sounds like Icon and Dragon and Ven and all these crazy coins that have these insane bullish setups, while Ethereum BTC is going psycho. It sounds like our alts are gonna have an alt party, like straight up. And it sounds like to me that Bitcoin would probably lose, like Bitcoin would probably lose some sort of market dominance over this time, and then get it back later. Like the trend on Bitcoin market dominance would probably go down. So, am I saying that it's alt season right now? Yes, but no. But I really do think that a lot of these alt charts look better than the Bitcoin chart, and that Bitcoin has it within itself to keep going sideways for 4 to 6 weeks before it decides up or down. Now, in that time, if these alts want to continue to do what they're doing and keep going crazy, like, we're gonna have a good time. And then if Bitcoin breaks up, we will get out of alts, and we'll start leverage long Bitcoin. If it breaks down, we'll get out of alts, and we'll start leverage long or leverage shorting Bitcoin more on a macro time scale. So the market is becoming clear. Like somebody, I think it was Richard Hart yesterday. If you follow his Telegram, it's a fucking mess. It's like, oh, Bitcoin didn't follow through on the bounce. And it's like, no, dude, like you have to understand, and you have to quit being just a reactor and be a G and understand that. And Bitcoin was like right here, and he's like, oh, it didn't follow through on the bounce. You know, like, no, this is probably trying to establish a higher low. Like these things don't go straight down nonstop. They don't. Oh, if you look at RSI, like right around this zone was starting to build a div, a bull div. And is it like a crazy bull div where it's going up and price keeps going down? No, but it was going sideways. Price kept going down. And that tells you that, you know what, this was at 9,300 all the way down to 82.17, 82.20-ish. This is probably telling you that it's probably due for a bounce. So when it bounces, does it mean it bounces for 1 second up to 86.15 or 86.50 or whatever, and then just dies again? Typically, no. Maybe if it was near 17 or 18,000 or 16,000 and $1,000 move wasn't as much as it is now, yeah, probably. But these things can, like, people don't understand the market moves in waves. So what you're looking for right here is like, if it's going to die, it's going to create a bear flag or a bearish pennant first, right? So if this wants to be a bear flag and reverse from here, let me share my screen again.
Sharing your screen.
Yeah, I'm not. No, because I'm a fucking pleb. There we go. It's not going to go straight down like this, okay? And then just bounce one time and keep going down. Yeah, it could, but like I said, from 16,000 to 17,000 or 15,000, the percentage drops on that would be the same as they would be from here. Maybe the thousands of dollars wouldn't, but you know, Bitcoin's not. The markets don't necessarily, unless there's a black swan event, they don't just drop straight down. Like I said, it's like almost 9,400 down to almost 8,200 right here, right? And if it drops and it bounces aggressively like that, it's probably going to come back and just test that support again, and then build a bearish pennant or build a bear flag. And so I told everybody in the private group, I was like, you know what? This is just going to try to establish a higher low. And I told Richard Hart on Twitter when he said, yeah, this bounce looks like it's over or something like that. I said, bro, relax. It's just going to try to establish a higher low, because markets will drop $1,000, establish market structure, decide that they don't want to continue going, and then go down again. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see when we read market structure. This needs to break through and break that 1 hourly 200 moving average. And probably, to be honest with you, it needs to break this almost $9,400 area to climb out of that pit on the hourly or the daily. It doesn't matter. It'll all look the same, just with less candles. But if it wants to go sideways, and forget that little squiggly I have, but if it wants to go sideways, that'll buy us 3 weeks. So I think we have some time here. If Bitcoin wants to die in the middle of the night, sure, but we have consensus coming up, and I think we're going to be okay for a little while. I really do, and that's all I'm asking, guys. I'm not asking for the cryptocurrency market cap to go to $1 trillion overnight, but I am asking it to go Bitcoin to go sideways, so Ethan can go fucking bananas for a couple weeks, so that Icon, for instance, on the high time frame, can continue this bull flag. And forget the cloud for a minute. It's the first cloud it's ever painted. But that, so something like Icon can continue its bull flag. I want to see it close this daily candle. Right now it's 9:23, so we have 23 hours almost for this daily candle to close above this 20 EMA. And that's what I'll be looking for. But I do expect it, absolutely. And this is on the dollar. If we look at a Bitcoin, it's above the 20 EMA, and that's what matters, because like the Bitcoin matters more than the dollar, because this is what people trade. And look, you can't, like I said yesterday, oh my God, it's starting to break out. It doesn't mean it's going to break out right now. It just means that we have this rounded bottom pattern, and that's it. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting maybe for it to come up here and do this, and come over here. Oh, whoops. And come up here and go over here. And then if we zoom out, we could have something maybe like that. We could have something maybe with a lower high, and you get a consolidation pattern, maybe like a pennant or an ascending triangle or something like that. You guys have to understand, on higher time frames, these things, before they make decisions, they typically establish market structure. So when I say, oh my God, this looks phenomenal, it doesn't mean FOMO into it. It just means this is rounding into form the way that you would want it to look. Look at Ven, for instance, VeChain. Looks absolutely phenomenal. Now, this could be establishing a higher time frame ascending triangle. But and make no mistake, it's got to clear the 62,000 sat area, this yellow line, before we can go, yeah, a higher time frame, we're climbing out of a hole here. But in the meantime, look how it's respecting this 20 EMA. I had one bounce off the 50 moving average on the daily, but look how it's establishing respect to this 20 EMA. There's long lower wicks. It's pushing up. It looks phenomenal. But the one thing that I'm looking for from this entire market is more volume. The volume's got to come in sooner, or I'm going to lose faith. But right now, as Bitcoin goes sideways and ETH BTC breaks out, and all of these are respecting the moving averages, there's still time for this volume to come in. But until then, I am sensitive to the fact, I'm very sensitive. Okay, I'm sensitive. But I am sensitive to the fact that we're at least acknowledging the fact that the volume isn't there yet. But, I've seen a lot of parabolic patterns in my time in this market, and I'm seeing a lot of things play out that I've seen before. And it's really, and I understand when newbies come into this market, it's hard to understand that this right here can lead to this, much like EOS did. Cut all this out, and price was right here. And you're going, okay, well, hopefully it climbs out of here. We'll probably sell it previous all-time highs, and it dumps down and almost touches the 20 EMA, and it goes from 130K to 90K, and you freak out and you sell your shit, and it hasn't even given up the 20 EMA out in the daily, and then it goes new all-time highs. And if you were to let me hit auto in here and fib this, and it's not exact, but it almost touched the 272. But when things establish new all-time highs, typically it did touch the 272. Typically they go much further than just the 272. So like at this point, you're looking at something like let's see here, 3272, 4618, shit like that, 3618, but it's not on here. You're looking at shit like this, like big time moves. You look at Ethereum, for instance. If we go to ETH USD, and I always point to this chart just because it's a leader in the market, you had this world-class ascending triangle over months. And then it finally got over the 420 area, and it went to 1400. And like, if you were to fib this the way I just fibbed EOS, that's the 4618 up there. Okay, so that's what new markets go to. So when Bitcoin just dumped, from 9,400 almost down to almost 8,200 on one fell swoop, you get some serious drawdowns in your portfolio, and you buy these alts. And I always tell everybody, don't sell dumps, sell bounces at least. So you get these nasty drawdowns either overnight or over the course of a couple nights, and you freak out. And but you just it's just part of this market. It really is. And things can give up their 20 moving average, but you got to look at the cloud, and you got to be able to paint a picture of the chart. So everything looks insanely bullish right now. I need to see more volume because the market cap didn't even get to 450 billion. So like, volume is very key. But if we start getting high volume breakouts, guys, this shit is going to go bananas. And it would line up with consensus, and it would line up with the ICE, which is, like I said, the New York Stock Exchange parent company, starting to do Bitcoin trading and selling it in physical Bitcoin, and Goldman Sachs opening up trading desks and this and that. And like, so I am easily more bullish fundamentally than I have ever been in this market. Everything I read is like bull, 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 except we're just waiting for the SEC to decide if ETH is a security. Do I think it will be? Absolutely not. I would laugh if they said ETC was, though. Like, I would fucking like laugh hard, because Ethereum forked from ETC, which was the original chain. But everything says bull, 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 except we're waiting for this SEC and maybe some results from the Tether subpoena, and also Mt. Gox trying to liquidate their Bitcoin for court proceedings and shit. But yeah, I mean, everything else, like in terms of fiat on ramps and new exchanges and big time players in the Fortune 100 and financial services and everything joining this market, like, this is not stopping. This is a fucking runaway train. So anytime you have drawdowns of 20-30% overnight or over the course of a week or something, until Bitcoin decides that it is going down, and I will let you guys know otherwise, this is bullish and it's not stopping. So I think Johnny Bishop and I were talking about it yesterday over lunch. Like, we were starting to go, dude, this and some stuff he has going on the side with, healthcare and I can't say too much, but some exchanges and stuff, like, because he's a little bit more of a big time player than you guys realize behind the scenes. There's some big time shit, and there's some big money being thrown around behind the scenes. So I'll end my rant with this. It's very convenient that the cryptocurrency market cap dropped 100 billion a couple of days before consensus. So
agreed, 100%.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to that. By the way, when you said the SEC, did you mean the official hearing, right? That we are waiting for?
Yeah.
The hearing that didn't happen.
The hearing that didn't happen.
But is it actually happening?
The very official hearing.
Well, I don't know when it's happening. I don't know when it's happening, but they're going to have to decide on it. But without a doubt, Ethereum is a utility token even more than it is a speculative token. Because if you want to power any, like for instance, Bart, if you want to pay me for sex, you have to set, and you want to pay me in ETH, you need ETH to spend on gas to work that blockchain to pay for sex. No homo. So, I mean, that blockchain is dead without utility being used for the ETH token. So, was it when it was first, like, was it security when it was first released? Yeah, probably. I mean, you had to pre-mine and shit like that, but that was actually like I said, it was actually the Ethereum Classic chain. So, I don't know. I like I said on my Periscope the other day, I think everything's gonna be fine. Like, if you're a greatest country in the world, you do not stifle innovation like this. You don't just say, yeah, ETH security, go fuck yourselves. Like, the future of government, of what were you saying yesterday, Johnny Bishop? Government,
healthcare,
logistics, and healthcare.
I believe. Let me check real quick. Actually, I'm pretty sure those are the three. That was Pricewaterhouse.
That's what you said yesterday. Are the three that are gonna benefit mostly? from this industry. And I said financial services as well, and you could maybe throw that in with logistics of money. But Johnny Bishop, tell people about that Internet of Money from Andreas, that how Ubers are going to work in the future. I was telling my father-in-law that today. He bought shit his pants.
Oh, with the car being an individual, basically.
Yeah, talk about that, please, because that was like, wow.
So basically,
Like before you go, this is where blockchain and cryptocurrencies are going. It's more than just you guys having a portfolio and gaining or losing 20% overnight. Like, this is why it's getting big.
all right. So, yeah, right. Yes, very nice, very nice. Picture a car that is on the blockchain that works for Uber, can drive itself everywhere, can schedule its own maintenance appointments, basically makes income and generates tax revenue for the government, but is a completely autonomous thing from a human being. So a unit of service, an individual that is on the blockchain that is bringing revenue to the company that is not a human being.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
basically, it's a combination of a blockchain, Uber, and self-driving cars.
And you couldn't
Exactly.
you couldn't legally have this without the transparency that and the security that a blockchain brings.
Exactly.
You couldn't do this without the blockchain, like under any
It's something
circumstance.
very viable, like in very near future, because we have like
I remember the Facebook post, where Bishop, you were on, where you guys were talking back and forth on this, and
Yep.
there was this, and I can't remember if it came up there, or but it's something I also question is, what's the point of having a CEO of a company at that point, as big as as big as Uber, with a blockchain, something that transparent and autonomous. It was actually a very interesting little conversation you guys had going, and I was just watching and listening on it. But
it's interesting in general. It's going to make a lot of things more efficient, actually.
And here's the thing: is like when I hear, and I was telling Johnny Bishop this yesterday, and I say it all the time because I feel like people don't understand this. And people say, "Oh yeah, blockchain is great, but Bitcoin is this or that." It's like Bitcoin's not a big deal, but blockchain is. It's like no. First off, Bitcoin is the you have Blockstream and all these miners that own a lot of the mining to keep the network going, but overall it's a peer-to-peer trustless digital currency. But all these people that say blockchain is where it's at. It's like, well, here's the thing, okay. The big thing about blockchain, not just Bitcoin, is the trustless, decentralized ledger that the public can see to make sure that you're not bullshitting us like you are right now, and the public knows it, especially our generation, who the baby boomers, like I said, set up to fail like fucking crazy. All the student loan debt and the housing crisis, and then we come out of that, and we have to enter this economy, and we're just basically their bitch. But you look at it, and you look at any blockchain, and they say that Bitcoin's not a big deal, but blockchain is. Okay, that's fine. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm hugely bullish on Bitcoin because we're looking at like a 16 billion max or 17 billion max supply divided by 8 to 9 billion people. Or million divided by billion. You tell me that's 0.003-ish per person. What's the price going to be of Bitcoin? But you look at any blockchain, and any blockchain, it just own the right tokens, and the rising tide lifts all boats. Because any blockchain without a token, like I told Johnny Bishop yesterday, is just a spreadsheet. Okay, so you have to have a token for any working blockchain. So that is why the best tokens, right, are going for crazy prices, is because those blockchains are in demand. And to be able to fuel those blockchains and to be able to have these utility tokens that power the blockchain to work then, it's gonna cost money because there are fixed supplies. It's not like the central bank where you just print more and more and more and more money, which we're all calling bullshit on. If you want to work these blockchains and you want to work these decentralized ledgers, then you're going to need a token. And guess what? These tokens don't go for free, because if they did, we'd have a bunch of zero transactions, spammy ass transactions and shit. So this isn't going to zero. I'll tell you that right now. As the world gets onto this, it's not going to zero because it fucking can't. It's the law of supply and demand.
And the more you talk about it, and as bullish as a lot of us are on ICX, everything you just said, though, keeps bringing me back to VeChain, Ven.
Yep.
I'm telling you, like, I've been so big on Icon for so long, but the more and more I look at Ven, I'm
Bro,
just like,
have at it.
dude, I'm like, I should just go all in on it. And I'm not kidding. But everything you've said, all these corporations and partnerships and so forth, they're bringing in and they're interested in Ven when getting involved in the blockchain. And with consensus coming up, and it's something I threw out the other day, and it's a very speculative thing, but even that Circle special presentation or whatever,
there's special announcement they have.
Yeah. It's
what is that going to be?
And then there's the VeChains. Their blockchain is Blockchain X, and there's that idea that Circle and blockchain or Circle and Ven have been talking. Yeah. You know, it's just everything about them. The Mobile.
Oh, by the way, Circle just bought Poloniex, who used to be the Binance of the industry, just without a Binance token.
No, it's you know, everything you just said though, it lines up with everything that Ven is, and if anyone, especially in the private group, has heard, you know, I mean, I'm becoming more and more bullish on Ven by the day.
Yeah,
it's hard not to.
Yeah, John, Bishop, what did I tell you yesterday?
Oh, I love Ven. We were talking about.
I told you to take a personal equity loan out on your real estate and put it on Ven.
Dude,
straight up. I tried to talk you into it.
I was like, everything I put on ICX right now, I'm like, I don't want to. I still believe in it, but at the same time, I'm like, Ven right now.
Johnny Mags, you realized that yesterday that Loopchain announced their agreement with Samsung to be a partner, and they own Icon.
Yeah, I know.
Look, I know. You're talking about your children here, like splitting hairs between children.
I know, but dude, it's just I
get bags of both. Just get bags.
I still get the FOMO feeling. Okay, I'm human, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. There's worse things you can do in your life than get FOMO on VeChain. For fuck's sake, like it's not like having. Can you imagine the type of FOMO that we feel? I feel no FOMO ever. I do feel some on VeChain right now. And I was talking to myself and I was like, why don't I push VeChain more on the private group? But you have to imagine, okay, we feel this FOMO for VeChain, but there's some people that feel the same or more about TRX or Verge. You fucking dude, you're dumbasses. Goodness gracious.
Tron's the best.
It is still at like what, 700 sats or something? I don't even know. I'm not even looking at it right now.
You fucking haters. Tron is the next Bitcoin, and you know it. You know it. You are Warren Buffett
of
Tron. You are Warren Buffett of Tron. You're hating on Tron because you know it's the future. That's why.
Listen, if you're a good trader, you can have a free bag of anything, and I have a big free bag of Tron where I put a shitload of it to 610 sats or whatever we bought in, and then it went to 1,000. I sold my initial investment and left the rest in it for free for the long run. Like, we'll see what happens with it. If that goes to zero, I lose no money.
Like, I will say, Verge.
I took my initial investment and put it into VeChain at 45K sats as well, and VeChain's at 56. So it's like, yeah, so that's nice.
So that's up.
Verge is rat poison. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, it's rat poison. It is. Although the rising tide does lift all boats, and like, I swear to God, well, Verge isn't necessarily rat poison anymore. Just like when Tron, if they actually do launch their mainnet, I can't call them necessarily rat poison anymore. I might not agree with some of their marketing practices, and I might not agree with the way that Justin Sun goes about things. But if they have a working blockchain, they have actually a working mainnet, that puts them ahead of 90% of blockchains. And I cannot talk as much, I can't talk as much shit as I used to before. Same with Verge. Like, they actually have a use case, and they're getting the cryptocurrency name out there on Pornhub, and people love jerking off, right? They love fingering themselves to porn. So, like, I can't, like, I swear to God, I've toned down so much shit talking on Verge and Tron, because if you have a working blockchain, or if you have, like with Verge, you can pay a privacy coin. Like, Monero doesn't have that, where you can't pay Monero to Pornhub. And as much as I love Monero, as much as I love XZC, like Zcoin, like, you can't pay that to Pornhub, but you can pay Verge. Like, so I can't talk as much shit about Verge anymore because there's an actual use case. And if Verge goes to the fucking moon, that means that there's a ton of new money coming into the market, and they're probably going to push my bags up as well. And my bags, we're talking about Icon, VeChain, Dragon. I have some free TRX. I have a ton of Bitcoin, Litecoin, Neo, Ethereum. Like, we're talking about real fucking players here. So if the real money wants to come in and put in money into Verge or Tron and push them to the top, chances are I'm going to be shitting in high cotton. And same with you guys too. So I hope that Verge and Tron go to the moon.
Everyone would hope that any coin that you're playing with would go. But at the same time, I will say it's not groundbreaking that you can pay for it the same way you can pay for a Visa or whatever else. The same way that you can go to overstock.com and use Bitcoin or pay for your Carnegie account or TradingView with Bitcoin, and then Pornhub, you have XVG. You know, it's awesome that they're doing it. Well, you just said, yeah, they are bringing the blockchain and all that to the masses in a sense, but it's not as groundbreaking as the XVG fanboy club.
Yeah, but if you want to buy Verge, what's the easiest way to do it? You have to buy Bitcoin first.
Yeah.
Guess what? You're going to be opened up to Coinbase probably. Like 95% likelihood you'll buy it through Coinbase or Kraken or Bitstamp.
Yes.
And you're opened up to Ethereum, and you're open up to Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash. And if Bitcoin Cash pumps like a motherfucker, they're going to put it all over CNBC, and they're going to show the parabolic chart that it just had.
Buy Bitcoin at 25,000. Buy Bitcoin at 25,000.
All these dumbasses that are watching it for the Tesla stock or whatever are going to go, oh my God, I can get those gains in that market. And then they're going to look at Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin as the coins that haven't pumped yet. They're like, Litecoin's $143 right now, and Bitcoin Cash is $2,900. Well, guess what? I'm going to buy some Litecoin. Like, that's how that works. Those are the people that we're trading against.
Mm-hmm. And this we're talking about, like, whenever you start with most of us started with Bitcoin, and we thought we were gonna just buy Bitcoin, you know, just to hold long term and, you know, like put it on the side. Everyone says it for a few years. I'm gonna come back to it in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, and, you know, cash out. Like, that's one of my best friends. That's what was my plan, my best friend's plan, and he's not an active trader yet, but he bought Tron, I think, 2 months ago, and he bought Tron to. Well, I know I finally, like, kind of talked him out of it, and he still has some, but, you know, he finally bought some Dragon. But that's not the point. The point is that he bought Ethereum. That was his plan. I'm buying Ethereum and I'm cashing out in 5 years. Then after like few months, he bought Tron. After a few months, he bought the Dragon. And after like a few weeks of buying Tron, even though he has no idea what he's doing, he started trading Tron to try to, you know, get some more. And that's what everyone does. No one's buying.
Ask yourself. How long was it from the time you bought your first Ethereum? Because nobody buys Bitcoin first. Everybody buys Ethereum first.
Yes, they do.
Okay? Yeah. Everybody does. How long was it until you bought yourself either an ERC20 token or some fucking shitty platform token like that?
Yeah.
Other than your first coin.
I was
2
told
weeks?
right away.
1 week?
It was 2 weeks for me.
2 weeks.
I don't even remember what else I bought first, but I remember right away when I bought into Ethereum and then some Litecoin on Coinbase, and then someone was like, dude, Ripple.
Check out Ripple.
Bitcoin.
Ripple, bro.
I think
this Ripple.
This is the journey of most people.
I was less than $1.
I know what, dude. It was like 70-some cents at the time.
You're goddamn right it was.
And then there was IOTA, and I was like, maybe I should. And then IOTA went from like under $1 to like.
What do you know about the Tangle? You know about that Tangle?
Yeah, the Tangle. It all goes back to Ripple and IOTA, though. And those
AKA, the Tangle, AKA shitty hash graph.
Yeah. That's what Pornhub is going to do. And it's going to bring that money in. People are going to be like, oh, yeah. And then they're going to go. And then the first thing they're going to go is I got this Verge, but should I do Ripple or IOTA? And that's where you're going to go, like.
And then you go
good. Because they're going to see the big green dildos on fucking Icon, and they're going to chase it, and they're going to buy my fucking bags. And I'm not being an asshole about this. You're trading against people. I mean, you're trading.
You are
people that set up bots and shit like that. But in the end, it's a zero-sum game, right? For every seller, there's a buyer. So if you plan on being a winner, you have to talk like this. And I was telling Johnny Bishop yesterday over lunch, I was like, I have an exit strategy. Like, you have to have an exit strategy in this game. Will it be I get to a certain point and then I pull out 90% of it and leave 10% in to let it ride because that's what good traders do and come back in 5-10 years and see what happens? Probably. Like, I'll probably always be involved in this market, but at some point you got to take your fucking money out and go buy real estate and go, fund yourself an IRA and think about the future.
What about Lambo?
Or a pink Lambo, which I've been telling my dad is a fucking savage, by the way. Like, I was telling him, I was joking around. I said, hey, Dad, I want enough money to do what the billionaires do. I want to be able to exploit the poor, right? That's what they do. And he's like, you know what? Nice. He was like, you know what? I want to be able to go to any fucking downtown block with a bunch of homeless people on it and buy the sidewalk out from under them and evict them. And I was like, Dad, you're a savage. We're joking around. We're fucking around. But I was like, oh, you're a fucking savage. Oh, Father.
Very nice.
And he said, get the fuck out of my face. You're not my son. So I've been crying for a couple of days about that one.
I was waiting for that part.
Yes. No, but it's funny. Like, all I'm saying is you have to have an exit strategy with all this. Like, for the future, like, or for the near future, we bow to fiat currency. Like, I can't pay my student loan bills in fucking Litecoin yet. Right? So until then, you're going to have an exit strategy. But all I'm saying is, like, buy deflationary assets. Like, I think that might be the key to investing in life is, like, buy real estate, buy Litecoin, buy Bitcoin, buy Icon, buy Dragon,
buy soybeans,
buy Neo. I'm just naming my bags, okay? Buy Neo, buy VeChain. Don't buy Tron. I'll let that go to 0. Sophia TX, please pump that 10x from here. Okay. By the way, the chart of the year, I'm going to share this.
Yeah, go ahead.
What about soybeans?
And I understand that Sophia TX, I don't have an access to a chart from there. Other than this, where are you at, whore? Sophie, let me renew this. I had to restart my computer.
You gotta get your amateur allure tabs off there.
Yes. Okay. Look at this fucking chart. We bought it like right around here. Look at that. And its previous all-time high is like almost, I think, 20K sats. But like if you look at the chart, like if this is climbing out of the hole. When things come out of the hole, they don't go down again. They don't bull trap you after they come out of the hole. Most of the time, like, this is gonna go to new all-time highs. So if I were to do this on the 1 day, and I believe, like I said, that it was near 20K before, if I were to fib 20K on Sophia TX, like, we're looking at like fucking first target 42 to 48,000 sats. To be honest, like, if you can wait for a couple months, like, and if it wants to go 4618, that's probably going to be somewhere around 80 to 90,000 sats.
What is this coin anyway? Because it's the first time I heard about it.
It's like AI platform or something like that. I don't fucking know. I looked at their website the other day and like I didn't quite understand. Like,
yeah.
Okay, so you just found it like good setup for
yeah, I pride myself on knowing what these coins are, but there's just becoming way too many of them. So if we look at SPHDX, like, FA is my name of my game, but I can TA the fuck out of any chart. All right, it was at 96 million 2 days ago, 124 million. And if we look at the website, I feel like I've heard that it's AI, but it didn't like scream at me on the website that it is. Like, it's named Blockchain Company of the Year. And then if you look on here, it's like solutions platform. And so I got kind of excited about that platform. Like, if you look at the coin supply is 350 million. That's total supply. Noobs, that doesn't tell you max supply. I'd have to probably read the white paper for that. But like, okay, a marketplace that probably tells you it's going to have a DEX, a decentralized exchange, an enterprise blockchain, and then a blockchain explorer, whatever that means, if that's like a Litecoin explorer, whatever. But their features, it's suitable for business, it's flexible, it's secure, like whatever I don't give a fuck at this point. Like Internet of Things, robot, cool, okay, artificial. There's the AI that I've heard about. I don't care. That just all of this together, like it's almost a perfect storm of AI, robotics, Internet of Things, enterprise solutions, flexible, it's secure, has a blockchain explorer and a DEX. Like this, even the promise of this tells me easily that this could be a $1 billion. Where's fucking that? This could be a. I thought I had fucking the chart pulled up here.
It's one of those things. It's like not overshilled, but it's starting to pick up steam.
Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. It tells me that this could be that this absolutely could go to 80 to 90K sats. 350 million max supply, and it's currently at 65 cents. Why couldn't that go to $6 with all the things they just promised? I don't give a fuck what they do after that. I really don't care. Look, I'm here for a good time, not for a long time on this one. And I mean, maybe I'll keep 10% of my bags after that. But we got in at like 55K sats, and this bitch wants to go to 80 to 90. Yeah, we'll have a good time with that. For show. So yeah, it's just, oh my god, I'm so fucking addicted to this game. This game just doesn't stop, dude. It's like I first put all this money in this market, and I was like, okay, Ethereum's gonna get to $300 or to $300 or $400, and I'll be done. And then Ethereum got to $420, and I went, But there's this bit shares over here on Leverage or Poloniex, and I can fucking long that shit at the bottom, right? And you fuck off, and you get liquidated here and there in BitMEX, but overall, you win versus the market over time. And then you start picking up on the shit this market does that's stupid, and you see projects like Sophia TX, you're like, oh yeah, this? You say, oh fuck yeah, this? Starts looking like this because you've seen it before on projects like this. When you buy Ant shares at $3 and you buy Ethereum at $20 and you jerk yourself off for years on end only on those accolades, like you start seeing this and be like, yeah, that's possible. And you have no emotions towards it too. And you're like, yeah, fuck it. We'll see. Yeah, well, fuck it. It's on KuCoin. What's the worst that could happen? I'll break even. And then you buy CAN and you're fucking homeless. And you're fucking homeless. That's the thing that sucks about CAN. It's actually a good service. Actually a good service. What the fuck, man? But you put a few sats into fucking Sophia TX and you come back at a 10x. Like, I'm sorry, if you haven't hit a 10x in crypto yet, newbies, wait. Just fucking wait. It's the greatest thing in the world. We hit last alt season, we hit a 40x. We bought before anybody else on Z Classic, and we hit like a 40x. And we sold like 40x too soon. It went, or like 4x too soon. It went to like 280x from where we bought in. We bought the bottom. Like, that's my specialty. I can counter trade like a G, and I buy the bottom of market cycles like nobody else. And then whatever happens in between, we're still making money. But fucking, we bought Z Classic at the very bottom. We sold it at 40x, and the bitch went like 4x from there. And I was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. But you haven't hit one of those. Ooh, you want to talk about a dopamine rush? Oh, very nice. It's almost as good as when you first crush Bart to death.
almost as good.
What do you think, Bish?
I love Bart.
Can we talk about Bart for a minute? Can we make him uncomfortable?
I'm glad the gang's back together.
Huh?
I am too. We should do this more often. We should we should all wear unikinis next week. Johnny Mags, you down for that?
Dude, I'm totally down.
You swear to God.
Dude, wait. What'd you say?
Yeah.
He's down for that.
Clarify.
No, wait. You were talking about the hats, right?
I'm talking about unikinis.
Oh, unikinis. No,
I don't even know what it is, but I agree. It sounds kinky, so I'm in.
Let me share this. We know you are, Bart.
I thought you were talking about
Unakini.
that. I was watching, like, looking at all the links for that.
These. Let's look at Borat and his Unikini.
Ah, those.
That's
Ah.
These right here.
I can lend to you, like, you know, some of
Right
mine.
here. This is actually Bart when he was 13.
Oh,
I'm just kidding, guys.
hey,
Shit, I'm gonna get knocked off YouTube. I'm gonna have to go to fucking library credits or library, whatever you call it, to put this pot. Put this
let's go. You know, but,
Yeah. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking go over to the library and I'm gonna fucking stream the shit out of Bitcoin and Bears.
Yo, by the way, can someone tell me why every year the consensus causes this bullish movement in the market? Is
Fuck
it like,
yeah, I can tell you why. Here, let me show you.
tell me why.
Yeah.
Is it
Here we
like
go.
something like is like the biggest projects are holding
All
on to something, like, you know, some
Bart,
secret-
I know you didn't graduate middle school, but I'll show you.
Well, it was
right?
hard.
Yes. All right. So here's the sponsors. And previous years there was like 2,000 or 3,000. This year
Where's
there's
your
like
logo?
almost
Where's your
six.
logo?
It's like almost
insane right now.
6,000. Yeah. Noah's Ark of Crypto is a 5-block sponsor, right? No. Consensus 2018 brought to you by Noah's Ark of Crypto.
I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting.
Hey, thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. But look at these sponsors, man. Deloitte, bang. Microsoft, IBM,
Okay.
Circle,
Okay.
IBM, Circle, Microsoft, Deloitte,
And what does it do?
and then you bring companies like VeChain, Nem, who I love, Ripple, who I hate, Qtum, and then Ledger, who I love, and then you bring companies like Icon and Kraken and Lisk, all these platforms together, and SAP, like fucking SAP, right? Like the golden standard of enterprise software, SAP, Microsoft, IBM, and then you bring them together with Deloitte and Icon and Nem and Ripple and VeChain, right? And Lisk, and like you bring all the shitcoin and Aeon, you bring all the shitcoins with all the enterprise software companies together, and they all finger blast each other for a week. CME Group, and you tell me why the market creates a huge
PricewaterhouseCoopers.
rush after this. Because here's why. Because some stupid little business development manager got a chance to go out there on a trip for a weekend and network. He didn't know shit about this, and then all of a sudden he learns about fucking Ripple over the course of a weekend, networking with their guys. Like, I'm gonna fucking buy some Ripple. Little does he know he's buying XRP. He's not buying Ripple, and all of a sudden,
they're completely different from each other.
yeah, and all of a sudden, $100 billion comes into the fucking market. Like, that's how it works. And then the market retraces, right?
Right. So basically,
And then all the news of all these circle announcements and shit come out of consensus. And then when the market retraces, all the news, because this is how fucking news works, it's strategically placed there to lift the market back up. Nobody wants a bear market. I'm sorry. Everybody is right in a bull market. Only few people are right in a bear market. Everybody is right in a bear market, right? So when it retraces, because markets move in waves, remember this, like this is fucking elementary shit. Markets move in waves, and it moves up during consensus or right afterwards, and then it retraces, it finds a higher low, all the news comes in of the Circle partnership or this or that, and then boom, we bust through resistance in this price discovery.
Well,
That's how bull markets work.
But that's what like your market sentiment at the beginning of this. You know, it was talking about how this dip happened out of nowhere, and everyone's like, how did that happen? And you also think about the Wall Street Journal, and that one journalist was like, the SEC is talking about the Ethereum thing, that super official meeting that, you know, and everyone's buying and trading and selling stuff based on news that's not news, and it turns out this journalist is like, I was lied to.
I'm reading this shit now. Honestly, I'm reading this shit now, like all this FUD, and I'm going, this is what you have? Like for real. Like, okay, a year ago, it was China bans cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
And now we're like, well, SEC is having
official hearing.
Official hearing. Okay, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, we are starting to get past this shit. And I honestly think there is one good psycho face melter bull market left in this before we figure out what's up next. I think there is one just psycho face melter up to like 1.8 or $2 trillion. Okay, and I would have to fib the actual market cap itself, but I think that is where we're going next. You don't go from 850 billion to 1.1 billion or trillion. That's not how this works. You break 1 trillion, goodbye. You're fucking goodbye, right? Because that is like that's the most psychological resistance this space, other than Bitcoin 100K, that is the most psychological resistance this space has ever faced. And if you break 1 trillion, see you later. We will fucking see you later. Because imagine like the tech improvements and the way that this is being adopted, like mass market from there, like just from 1 trillion. So we're all caught up. And if I share my screen, we're all caught up in if Ethereum is going to break this 200-day moving average or not. Right? Like, we're like, okay, well, is it going to do it? Or are we going to make money in the short term or this or that? But if you just fucking zoom out and rock out with your cock out, like, we're about to have a good time. I think so. I really do. Either that or I have way too many bags and I'm too emotional about this shit. And like I said today, it's an overpriced market, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, exactly. Just because it's overpriced doesn't mean it cannot get even more overpriced.
Like, why is Aeon almost $4? Like, I don't know. It's one of my favorite like technological projects. And I was thinking about this yesterday. I was like, I tweeted at Verge Fanboys. I finally deleted it, but I had it was my mom's cancer-free party yesterday, and they bought a big. You ever go to like Gordon Food Service, like one of those catering grocery stores, and they have those big ass jars of like banana pepper rings or jalapenos? Well, we had a big ass jar of jalapenos nobody touched. And I was looking at it, I was like, is this worth, like, would somebody ever give up 1 Verge for this? I don't think this probably costs like $9, right? I was like, at what point will somebody give me 1 icon for this? And so I tweeted at Verge fans, I said, XVG fans, and like I said at Alita, I was like, you can either have this jar of banana pepper rings or your hedonist porn. Go ahead and choose. But it's like, it's never going to be $9. Like, come on now. Come on.
Well, you never know.
It's not.
If Verge is $9, I'm fucking the new Bill Gates.
I swear to God. It's the next Bitcoin, bro.
Johnny Mags, if Verge gets to $9, you will buy your children's private school. You will not just pay tuition. Like, you know, I'm the principal of a private school.
Yeah. I'll buy my children's private school, and I'll streak down any public street anywhere in any country.
I might literally assault someone just to get sued. I might walk around with a sledgehammer and just let someone have it. Bart, I mean, be honest with us. How much frustration do you have about how many times you've been liquidated? Like, tell the truth.
How many what?
How many times you've been liquidated now?
Oh man. Wait, you mean this week or like when?
Just lifetime.
Lifetime. I don't count. Like, I cannot count to this number. Like,
you don't have a chalkboard. Like,
oh, I should put it on my board. I should put it on my whiteboard. I'll do it.
How many times has Bart said in chat, like, I shouldn't have gone like 25 times?
No. 25 times is
oh, if I would just would have gone 23 times, I would have made it.
I should have gone to 50x. Actually, I went 50x twice, and both times I closed with a profit.
What kind of profit are we talking about?
Oh,
I mean, you realize if you go $50 gain on a 50x leverage per coin, that's $2,500.
I know. I mean, I'm playing.
Bart, I don't know about you, but $2,500.
I'm playing with $100 each time. I'm putting in $100 into BitMEX, and I see where can I go from there.
And where have you gone?
I went to $400. I withdrawn my initial investment, and I bought some shitcoins on KuCoin, and I then liquidated all $300 that I made down to zero. Completely. I'm break even right now. Yeah, but but I broke my rules again. I broke my rules. I had few rules BitMEX rules that I put in place, and I was following them, and I was doing great. And then I, got greedy again. I go like 50x and go liquidate three times within 1 week. I went 20x on fucking Bitcoin Cash, man.
Oh, that sucks. There's few coins I would want to get liquidated on less than Bitcoin Cash.
I know, right? I know. But like, but my first 20x on Bitcoin Cash, this was actually one of my best trades. I had like, I think 89% gain on it within 4 hours.
What is that? 0.089% times 100x leverage?
It was 20x. I've put in, I think, like $80, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, but it was a good trade. And then I got greedy and I put everything on Bitcoin Cash again, and they caught me on the week. But anyway, yeah, I'm at break even. So
what's your highest ROI on one trade?
Not that great, to be honest, because I trade carefully. Like I never
Have you ever hit a 10x?
10x? No.
Oh, so I was speaking to you earlier.
No, I'm scalping, man. I don't go like.
I love that Bart has written the BitMEX guide. And just listening to you talk about how high you went up, and then just how
listen. This is exactly why I'm the best person to write the BitMEX guide.
Because you have a Rocky Balboa poster behind you. You don't stop coming forward.
Did you read it? It starts and ends.
No, I haven't read it.
It starts and ends with a warning: do not BitMEX. That's my guide. It starts and ends with a do not BitMEX because you have
GFY hidden anywhere in there.
I'm gonna
go fuck yourself anywhere within that.
I'll put it in just for you.
Yes. All right. So, hey, Bishop.
What's up?
Are you alive?
Yeah, I'm just.
Can you do the world a favor?
Bishop, do you want to make some money?
Checking out the
all right,
YouTube
so
chat
Johnny
here.
Bishop and I met yesterday for lunch because I was interested in real estate.
Don't
all right, and even if you love shit coins, you have to show me your little 4 squares you did yesterday. Just do a makeup property, please. Show the podcast. This is fucking great. Like, why wouldn't you want to exit cryptos for this stability?
Like, draw it right now?
Yeah, show the fucking world your knowledge.
Hey, Bishop,
are you smart or are you stupid? Which is it?
He's stupid, but he knows how to make money.
Love you or does she hate you? Because if she's anything like my wife, she probably hates you.
I have like no paper here where I'm. All right.
All right, do it on your stomach. Please do it on your stomach for the podcast, and wash it off in the morning, please.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it online.
No, nobody can see
that. It's like Bishop and I have always talked about, though. It's different streams of revenue. I know that's like right up Bishop's alley. Yeah, different streams of revenue.
Anything just get a piece of pen and a pen and a piece of paper.
Yeah, bro.
Give me a sec.
Are you always? I'll tell you what, Bishop must be a lot of fun at parties. You must really fucking light the crowd on fire.
With or without the wig and sunglasses.
No, did you check the chat?
I've never seen him without the wig.
No, you don't have even 1 Bitcoin. You've just been told out. Everything around you looks cheap. You don't have even 1 Bitcoin.
Yeah, I was watching the YouTube chat, man. Check it out. It's that's
When someone said I'm cheap.
You look cheap now. You've been called. You've been called cheap.
You're goddamn. Hey, time out. Let me take the mic real quick. You are goddamn right. I'm cheap. You are. You are for sure. Hey. Let me help you out on this one. Let me help. Yeah.
Expand.
Let me help you out with this one, okay?
Dude.
I
wish we had like.
Cheap. No, I'm cheap as fuck. I drive a 12-year-old car. My wife drives a 9-year-old car. We don't have a car payment. We bought down on our house because we like to save money, and I'm a cheap bastard. So I'm actually moving to Puerto Rico to save on taxes. That's how cheap I am. Yeah, I'm fucking cheap. You fucking call me that all day. You guys can make fun of me all you want. I will get down with that shit. I have no shame. Fuck yeah. I'm not stupid. I don't have car payments.
I have my car has 187,000 miles on it.
What if
I bought a foreclosure for 149,000, where houses are selling for 215 to 240.
I have no fucking
Duh.
shame. Have at it,
Duh.
boys. Make fun of me
Yeah.
all day long. I love it. Please. Yeah, I will rock some fucking
I bu-
3-year-old t-shirts. Okay? Like,
My-
have fun with that.
My ROI on my own house right now is ridiculous.
And guess what? You know what? If you're making fun of me, you are the biggest fucking dumbass in the world. Like, I literally drag my nutsack across your face because you're my little bitch. And I'm scared for your future. If you're making fun of me for the way my curtains look back there, I'm fucking scared for your future. All right? Like, I really honestly hope that you're gonna be okay, because you're probably not, because you noticed that in the first place. I'm over here buying shit coins with every cent I have, and you're like, your
Wait.
curtains look cheap.
Who are we even talking to?
I have no, I
I
don't
don't know.
care.
Never
Who
mind.
cares?
Let's go back to Bishop.
Probably Jonathan S. Fucking horse.
Oh, I hope he's not watching.
Guess what,
Bishop,
guys?
Bishop, go.
Yeah,
Go.
Bishop,
This is
show us the
interesting.
business.
Bishop, are you on Microsoft Paint right now?
I was
or-
about to ask, is he gonna draw in Microsoft Paint? You can afford
No, but
the
I'm
Photoshop, right?
intrigued with all these chat comments. I just keep reading them here.
I haven't
Sorry,
looked at the chat one time. Wait, I want to see who made fun of me.
you need just go read it, man.
What's her name?
Bishop, go,
It's
go,
on the
go.
live stream.
What's her name?
I just paused it at the best time for Noah right now, and I'm going to post that in
Share
the chat.
screen, Noah. Noob. Yeah, I know I'm a noob. I'm a fucking noob. I'm a pleb. I'm a pleb more than I'm a noob. Do you guys feel like more noob or pleb? Personally.
I feel more like a pleb. Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you wrote the BitMEX guide. You are definitely.
I'm both. I'm equally both.
Oh shit! I don't see anybody making fun of me, unfortunately. What'd they say? Like Noah has fat nipples or what?
Bishop,
Who's making fun of me, you dicks?
just check the fucking YouTube chat.
I'm looking at it, you dumbass. Name the name.
I don't know.
Yeah, of course you don't, because you're a fucking pleb and a noob. I will crush. Dude, I swear to God, I will crush
just
the shit out of you.
What was Bishop's the great plan that you were talking about? Was it about real estate, or what was it about?
You know, if you would show, I'm not worried about you, Christopher Cheatham. You and I are best friends. We go back way, way far. Actually, I just saw your name for the first time, but yeah, like
Dude, geez.
Bishop, are you gonna be a wet rag, or are you gonna show us your fucking squares, your Hollywood squares?
All right.
Yeah, don't be a D-bat, bro. I told you yesterday, don't be a pussy. Come on, you get in hockey fights 3 days a week. Like, tell him about that 48-year-old guy's ass you whooped the other day.
No, man. I'm not
Tell him
talking
about how you
No.
fucking ruined his life in front of his wife.
Ah.
That's like a new slogan we were gonna write him. It's like, I ruined his life in front of his wife.
Wait. Hey, these guys don't have one BTC.
Yeah.
Everything around them looks cheap.
Who said that? Who said that?
It's vulgar. This is Christopher A. Cheatham. It's vulgar. It's not
You guys
funny.
don't have
or
one
informative.
BTC.
It's
Yeah,
not
you're
up
right,
to-
buddy. I don't have
Yeah.
$9,000 in Bitcoin. Fuck.
It's not up to date with what's going on, and they talk about stupid things. This is finally. This is finally.
Man, are you calling
hard.
us fat nipples stupid thing? Are you serious? This is not a stupid thing.
This is
Oh,
not
I'm
a
so
bar.
prideful.
This is Bitcoin and beers, bro.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Or no, but seriously, go fuck yourself. But seriously, I know. I don't have 85.
I want to see the Bishop's ultimate
I'm
genius
so
plan.
close. Like, here's the thing: is we all started with $100, and like we're like acting like serious bigwigs in this industry, and we're just hoping we can get to 1 Bitcoin. Like, seriously, if 1 Bitcoin can get to $39 million, we could be fucking loaded, bro.
I
Man,
should have bought in the
Easy.
6,000s, but I thought it would go to 3,000, and I waited until.
Not only
yesterday.
that, but I quit my corporate career so that maybe one day I can have 8,900 in Bitcoin. Okay.
one day.
Hey, one day. I explained that one to my wife too. I said, "Hey, babe, if I can just quit, we have a mortgage, right? And if I can just let me quit my corporate career, okay? And I swear to God, within the next 7 years, we can have 1 Bitcoin.
And she's like, I'll support you all the way.
And she's a fucking, she's helped me out.
She's the one.
Some might call me unemployable, but just kidding.
I'm calling you that.
And
I can't
we're
imagine
fucking
hiring
probably
someone like
drunk.
you.
I've been drinking all day. It's Mother's Day. You don't drink to celebrate your mother? I went to a baseball game. My team won 11-2. I screamed at the left fielder. He called me a pleb. I stuck my gut out and farted. Like life is great today. And you know what? The only thing that takes longer than me to get to 1 Bitcoin is Johnny Bishop sharing his Hollywood Squares.
Dude, it was easy to get to Bitcoin when John Bishop was like, pull out a bank loan. And I was like,
No.
my house. My whole house. I was like, it's on it. My kid's future is on Johnny Bishop's advice.
Yep. Yeah. He told us all to take overdrafts and huge bank loans.
And now to this day, I own 0.9 Bitcoin.
Dude, you own 0.9 Bitcoin?
Yes.
What?
Almost one.
You shouldn't tell the internet that, bro.
I took the BCN trade though.
I still haven't figured out 2FA. So if somebody could explain that to me, like I have 0.1 Bitcoin. I think I can 10x that in the next year.
You know what?
I have 0.1 Bitcoin on my Blockfolio, and I have like 71 altcoins, and I'm pretty sure that I could get there within a year.
But your house looks so cheap though.
It's so cheap. Look at the fucking pleb curtains. Hey guys, I always tell you the only thing better than pleb curtains is meat curtains. You know?
Jesus.
Oh, nice. Bart doesn't know what is that?
I don't know.
What are you drinking now, you hillbilly? Hey,
Boulevard Radler.
Oh,
Summer beer.
Hey, I just want to let you know.
Change your lemon. That's not even a beer. This is like a lemonade.
Hey, Johnny Max. I just want to let you know, my Cleveland Indians whipped the absolute
don't even say it.
Out of your Kansas City Royals today.
Oh my god!
I mean, I'm talking. We took them outside, took them out back of the woodshed, and just.
How far did they go against the Royals in 2015, 2016?
What's that?
How far did they go against the Royals in 2015, 2016? And then 2017, when they got
real far in 2015. When's the last time you guys had 3 winning seasons in a row? 1920.
My kids are over there. Yeah, I didn't say that.
Headphones on. You have headphones on, okay?
Yeah, well, I also spoke away.
I mean, you're not going to let your kids root for losers, are you?
Dude.
This is what it was like today. It was 11 times.
Dude, they got wrecked. They got wrecked last year with their trades. Their what do you call it?
Good.
Dude,
you guys won the World Series 3 years ago. I really can't talk shit, but I'm doing it.
How about the Browns? How did the Browns go last year? I don't know. The Chiefs were in the playoffs.
I'm a Packers fan. The Chiefs haven't won a Super Bowl ever.
No, the second one ever.
No, the Packers won the second one over them.
Well, then it was the fourth.
That was the Cowboys.
Wait, but who came up with the Cowboys? Who came up with the Super Bowl?
The Colts.
The Colts came up with the Super Bowl?
I have no idea.
The owner of the Chiefs came up with the Super Bowl.
Lamar Hunt?
Yes, Lamar Hunt, bro.
Yeah, but they all called him Lamar the Cunt Hunt.
Guys, just one question. Are you talking about American football, right?
No. Yes. I thought you were about
fuck your Arsenal. Nobody pays attention to that. It's like, hey, you want to play cross-country kickball? The only thing that scores less than me is European soccer.
Yeah,
that is true. Well, Italian soccer. That's
like a strong wife. It said no, no, yes, no. Hey, Johnny Bishop, you ready to share your Hollywood Squares?
No, I'm not ready to share my Hollywood Squares.
I'll share the Hollywood Squares then.
What are Hollywood Squares? I want to know. I'm waiting.
Okay, all right, guys. I was trying to give you your moment in the sun, and you fucking poop your pants. Give me a pen. Give me a pen 15.
You know what? Don't worry. Bishop's house looks super cheap anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
He probably rents.
He probably owns 0.2 of a BTC.
All right.
I
Walk
own
me through this,
0.9,
Johnny
bro.
Bishop. All right. There's 4 squares. The first one
Income.
is income. The second one is
Expenses.
yeah.
Bottom left.
The bottom right is RE, retained earnings.
Yep. Top right is debt.
And the bottom left is the only one I couldn't figure out.
Expenses was bottom left. Debt.
Oh shit! I put that top right. Debt.
Nope.
Oh, I'll put debt top left or bottom left. Okay, so income. If you own 15 rental properties that go for $500 each, and where we're from, that's like $500,000, right? Then you only put 20% down. Then you're looking at $7,500 a month rent, and your expenses per month to pay a property management company are $750. 10% of rent. Your debt, your mortgage payment,
Like $2,200.
22. We'll call it 25 to be assholes, right? No, we'll call it 22. And then your retained earnings is whatever is left. However, for the first 12 months,
Look at you go, Noah. I love this right now.
I told my father-in-law this today, and my dad last night. The first 12 months, you want to fund using rent 10% of your property value. Okay, divided by 12. So that would be on a $500,000 property. That would be $50,000. So almost, we'll just call it $4,000 a month. So $4,000. So with that, $7,500 minus $750 minus $2,200 minus $4,000 puts you at, I don't know, 1 second. 7,500 minus 750 minus 2,200 minus 4,000 puts you for the first year at $550 profit. Okay, and these are what the squares look like: a $550 profit. And then after the first year, once you've taken that $4,000 per month and put it into your retained earnings fund, and you're at $50,000, 10% of the property value, that takes care of if a toilet breaks, if the roof breaks, if a window breaks, if somebody doesn't rent it out. Like, that's your emergency fund for that property, that $50,000. And then after that, per property, you're making almost $5,000 a month plus equity. And then that starts the depreciation schedule. Johnny Bishop, what's the depreciation schedule? What is that? You taught me this.
Well,
Are you gonna be a guru, or are you gonna be just sit there and just fucking have a soft dick?
I was enjoying your nice little monologue here on it.
You left an impact on me yesterday. You burned a fire inside. So tell the world right now, or you're out of here, about the fucking depreciation schedule.
Okay, I'll tell you about Ohio then. So
because you're the finance guy. We don't live in Ohio. Go ahead. Tell them about Ohio if we lived in Ohio.
Wait, what? We don't
if
live
we
in Ohio?
Live in Ohio, tell them about Ohio, but we don't.
Where do we live?
Indiana.
Okay, make it easy. Basically, in general numbers, you can depreciate a property over X number of years and then write that off against your income that you have for the year.
Which would be the rental property rent that you get each month. And it just lets you subtract that. So on a $500,000 property, that would let you take off almost 20 G's a year in income. Just off the top. Minus all of the repairs from your emergency fund that you did to your property to repair your property. You also get to deduct that off of your taxes.
Yeah, but look at that as from transferring from your cash pocket to your equity pocket, because that's all you're doing.
You can't fucking lose. So boys and girls, all I'm saying,
calculate out your cash flow and your return on cash and stuff like that on any property first.
This guy he sat down and had lunch with me yesterday. And he fucking turned my light on. What's that song? Ring My Bell? He rang my bell.
Bishop, you changed the
And now Bart will sing Ring My Bell. Go ahead, Bart.
I have no idea what this song is.
Ring my bell, ring my bell.
So no, we'll sing it because he already started.
Yes. But why?
Why not?
I would go to Puerto Rico right now if Bishop was gone. Absolutely.
The Bishop has 13 kids, so he can't. He opened up the back car door yesterday, and I swear to God, there were 71 children in there. It was like a Mexican caravan.
Oh, get out of here! It was 3 of them.
Three children.
Wait, what's that Steve Martin movie? Was
The Jerk?
Cheaper by the dozen? No, The Jerk's a good one.
Yeah, Jerk's the best.
Cheaper by the dozen.
Yes.
Well, you're laughing now, but he's creating a free labor that he's gonna pay for his all his.
Here's my problem. Here's my problem. Is Bishop is my boy, but he opened up the back seat yesterday when his wife pulled in the parking spot and was like, "Hey, say hi to Noah," and his kids wanted nothing to do with me. I can't understand why.
They all had to be introduced through the blockchain first.
Yeah.
They all need their own wallet address.
Very transparent.
Child consent through the blockchain.
You can't
Multi-sig consent filing.
This guy said these guys. This Christopher Cheatham guy said these guys don't know shit.
Christopher, we have more Bitcoin.
Well, he's 25% true because I don't know shit.
Stop it. Just guys. We don't know shit. That's the problem. We don't know shit. That's the problem.
But he's on some random YouTube live chat talking crap.
Good for him. Who cares? Good for him. I will literally hold him down.
He said we're on too much TO, not TO. Too much WED, not weed, but WEDD.
What is that? Is it like?
We're on TO too.
Is Bishop really Sean Kemp?
Are you Sean Kemp?
Maybe.
Dude, he is. It's Sean Kemp.
He's asking because Sean Kemp has like 8 kids with 9 women.
Dude, I used to own the Fila.
That's my dream. That's my dream. I can't find 9 women to pay, let alone fucking have a kid with me.
Okay, maybe I'm older than you guys, but the Sean Kemp.
You are 49.
Yeah. The Sean Kemp Filas. Back in the day.
Fire.
Dude.
Fire, bro.
Did you guys not own them?
Fuck yeah, I owned them.
Yeah. They were the best ever.
Fuck yeah, I owned them.
I played basketball better because I wore them.
Did you own the Filas with the little blue gel sticker thing on the front of the shoestrings part, the tongue? It just had a little insert you put I don't know if I did. Velcroed. Oh, dude, people called me like the spaceman. I was crossing dudes up. It was insane. It was insane. But can we get back talking about this fucking pleb? You guys don't know shit. It's funny. I'm seeing these with friends. I for sure it's a great spam. He said, I for sure it's a great spam. Too much wed. Vulgar. Bular, like the wheat germ. Guys, please tone it down. My wed too strong. Much too wad. What a moron. Hey, how would you guys like to be, honestly, can we talk about it? How would you guys like to be this Christopher Cheatham guy or whatever his fucking name is?
You know what? I'm very
How bad must that suck?
I'm very bearish on Christopher A. Cheatham right now.
Is his name Cheatham? Cheatham.
I'm very bearish.
You know what? He must have had a real bad Mother's Day today. He must have had a shitty Mother's Day. What a pleb. What a fucking pleb.
Well, if he's a pleb, he's one of us. Because
yes, I mean, at least we are plebs. That's right.
He's got videos of horses. That's his thing on YouTube. And a Pontiac old school Phoenix.
He joined us, and we all put our Bitcoin together. We might have one.
That's what I'm saying. Is like back in the day when like Power Rangers, they all put their little relics together, and they were that big dinosaur. And if we all put our fucking Bitcoin together, we'll all be one.
It's like Captain Planet with the rings, but there's only 4 of us.
Yes,
there needs to be 5.
And we're just missing Christopher Cheatham.
Wasn't there 5 of them?
It's like I've been searching all this time.
There's a video of him kissing his horse.
I have 150 people a month paying me 1 Litecoin, but I'm hoping that I can get 1 Bitcoin one day. Fucking pleb. You're
Click
my
on his
bitch.
go to his profile.
I can't wait.
Go to it on YouTube. Do it.
You
How do
fucking
I do it?
haters.
We
Why
have
won't you
to
let me click on it?
Haters.
Cheatham.
Never. You will
we're-
never.
No,
I
we're
can't-
gonna FA this guy. I want to
Please
FA
do
this
it.
guy.
I would love to fib this guy.
We should invite him next week. Next Sunday.
You are the special guest, Christopher A. Cheatham.
Yes.
See
Yeah.
Peso 5. See the
I would
link.
love to trend
I'm
based
serious.
Fibonacci.
I'm actually serious.
Yeah.
He should.
People
I
are
would love
asking
to
for it.
listen.
David
I would love to
Cottrell.
trend based Fibonacci this guy's life, but I've never seen a chart go below the 4618.
He's a lawyer. He's a lawyer.
Oh, he's a lawyer. He's a lawyer. Yeah.
Dude,
Oh, that
You guys are
fucking
haters.
sucks. That sucks. That means he answers to people.
I think he said I am in.
I'm in. He says
I
he's going
we.
to come.
I
Dude.
will.
Hey,
Invite
you know
me.
what? If you want to, if I will invite you right now. What? Hey, Telegram me. Telegram me. I will give you the link. Get your ass on here, you little pleb.
Chris, if
You'll
you
be my
are,
little, you'll be my little tea and crumpets tonight.
let's do
Telegram
this.
me. Yeah, let's do this shit. Telegram me. It is.
I
what's
love
my
talking
Telegram
lawyers.
name.
Don't worry, Chris. I'll protect you.
Yeah, we'll get some legal advice.
This is
That's
not
actually what it is.
financial advice.
What's my Telegram
All
name?
that everything
Hi.
is being said for information
And
and
then,
entertainment.
hey, click on my Telegram. Tell me what my Telegram name is. I can't find it. I've had a handful of beers tonight.
Yeah, Chris, you have the Telegram, right? Just answer in the chat. I'm watching.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, I'm good. All right, it's this. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Here you go,
No.
Chris. Telegram DM me at or wait. We don't need a camera, you fucking pussy. Or Twitter. Or tweet me at Noah's Ark Crypto for the link. Twitter.
Only if you're for real.
I'm dead ass fucking serious.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying you. I know you are. No, I'm saying for him. I'm telling him if you're for real, we're inviting you on.
I called him Chris. I hope he's not like triggered.
Chris, it's Christopher.
Yes.
I'm gonna say because I think I'm the most sober person here. Like it's all shit talk is just a shit talk because we're in crypto and when that's what we do. We trade and we
Chris,
shit
Chris,
talk each
it's
other.
fine. No camera's fine. No camera's
No,
fine.
Oh,
Come on
yeah,
and talk
you
to
don't
us.
need- like, nobody wants to see you. First off,
Second of all, we just want to talk about
now like a pussy.
yeah.
Don't be a pussy. Come on, hey chat, spam him. Tell him don't be a pussy. Peer pressure this little bitch. This guy can't even spell analysis. I think he's high on crack.
I know I am.
Analysis.
It's called Bitcoin and beers, you dumbass. Yeah, we're all drunk. Stop pussing out and being
Hey, Chris, this is me right now. Are you joining? Yes or no? See, yeah, we see you there. Are you coming on? Yes or no? We gave you the invite.
I will give him the invite if he DMs me. Let me check Twitter. Oh, I have 17 notifications. This is fucking great.
They're all Chris.
You're a bitch. You talk shit about Oh, he probably has a lot of Verge, guys. And by
He
a lot of
says
Verge,
yes.
by a lot of Verge, I mean like 20,000 Verge.
Do we have some Verge people, like Verge haters, or not haters? That would
Ooh,
make
liquidated short at 8,700 on Bitcoin. It's at
Oh,
86.24.
Chris is joining. Chris is joining. Okay.
Where's he at?
Awesome, Chris. Please come on.
Are you joining? Yes, he says. Well,
Yes.
DM me, you little whore. Where's he at?
DM. Yeah, Noah on his Telegram.
Or Twitter. Noah's Ark Crypto. Pussy. Oh, dude, I love whores. Here he is. Where's he
I
at?
think we should organize it for next week. so it's so we don't spend
Yeah.
10
No,
minutes.
fuck him. He's either gonna jump on right now or he's gonna be a pussy for the rest of
Yeah,
it.
you guys can jump off. I'm totally on for this.
I will own him. You get your ass on here, you little boy. You talk shit face to fucking face without a camera, that's fine, but have a mic on.
Yes.
You got shit to
Mike-
say it.
Mike,
I
absolutely.
will probably laugh.
required.
It's really hard to actually offend me. I will probably laugh.
He is a lawyer. Just remember that.
He's a lawyer. He'll sue you. He won't sue me. He'll sue my LLC, though.
And your lawyer will sue him.
Whoops. I created a new one in Puerto Rico. Would you fucking tweet me or something, you pleb? The whole world hates you right now.
He's not gonna join. Not now at
do
least.
shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like we're just
You
wasting time.
fucking pussy.
No.
I'm serious. I'm serious. Like we could invite him, like and he can tell us.
I train horses. Sure, I can. A little tender like you. What? You train horses,
Chris,
All right. He's not joining.
but you
It's just
can't.
He's not joining though.
you know what?
Yikes, pleb.
No, if you stay on, I'll stay on.
Can you imagine signing a contract
Oh,
this moron wrote?
Noah's flaming now.
Control
I'm
me.
jumping out.
Look,
I don't
here's
want
the
to
thing.
part of it.
Here's
The
the thing. If you
finger-
control me,
the
you
fingers
better be
are on
controlled
fire.
for like 14 days straight. I will if he
seriously, guys.
DMs me. If he DMs me, I will fucking give him that link fast.
But he won't. He won't now.
What a
He's not
dumb-
going to, dude. It's been
What a
up there for a
pussy.
while.
Oh my god! Rarely have I ever met a pussy as large as Christopher Cheatham. Yeah, a horse is a horse, of course, but Chris just types like a horse, of course. I agree, Lotso. Somebody pays this guy probably $31 an hour to be their lawyer. And here's my thing. 2 questions. Number 1, who pays a lawyer $31 an hour?
Oh,
Number
boy.
2, what kind of lawyer works for $31 an
here
hour?
it comes. Hey.
Good night, guys. I have to make money now. You were so stupid you couldn't even with a connection. Connection. Oh, Jesus. You are special. Oh, he gave his number. Yes.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
Somebody
that
else
was
found
a
him.
mistake. That was a
Somebody
mistake.
else found him.
He's been
Hey,
doxxed.
guys.
Oh Jesus.
Troll this
Now we're all
dumbass
sued.
in the
Now
morning.
we all sued.
Oh, dude. Everyone call Chris.
Doxed.
Doxed.
Yes. Whoever said
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Yes.
I'll see.
Hey, the free
Doxed.
telegram. The free telegram. I'm putting. Hey guys, call this guy for legal advice.
He's your financial advisor.
In what time is it? 10:40.
Christopher
In about
Charlton Drive.
10
Oh,
to
yeah.
11 hours.
Wait. Hold on.
Oh,
Stay right here. Stay right
shit.
here. We're making a phone call right now live.
We should call him.
I'm doing it right now.
Do
Bro.
it. Call his dumbass.
Okay, hold on. 765
Wow. This dumbass had to make it all about him, didn't he?
643 9104.
Oh,
Hold on.
God.
Here we go. Yeah. Christopher, this is all for you, bro.
Yes. Please say Christopher. Oh shit! Please say.
I just want to hear the voicemail because he's not going to answer.
Oh, what a pussy!
Hello, you've reached the residence of Chris and Cheryl Cheatham. Your call is
Oh!
important to us, so if you can
It's
leave
Cheatham.
your name and phone number, we will get back with you as soon as we can. Thank you.
All right, let me take this. Well, go ahead. Call him a pussy and tell me he's a shitty lawyer.
And go ahead and go. Hey, Chris, this is all for you, bro.
Hey, Chris, I just want to let you know you're a shitty lawyer, and if your wife hates you, I probably wouldn't be surprised. So hey, best of luck, And good luck tomorrow.
And good night.
If you get a lot of calls for legal advice in 10 to 11 hours.
Whoa, wait.
Did he answer?
Hello? Hello?
Hey, your husband is cheating on you.
No.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Hold on. Is this Christopher Cheatham?
I'm out of here.
We're looking for legal advice.
No.
Is he a lawyer calling in about crypto?
We're just returning his call about erectile dysfunction pills.
Calling into we had someone just call our show
about erectile dysfunction. Say it.
About crypto
and erectile dysfunction. Say it.
Hello?
Ma'am?
Hello?
No bueno. Should I call?
I think she just hung up on us.
Maybe I should fucking call.
Bishop,
you are so stupid, he said.
All right.
You're fucking stupid, you dumbass. Here we go. All right.
Guys, I really need to sign out because it's like
wait.
Give it
5 minutes. 5 minutes, bro.
Hold on.
Yet. I'm calling back. 765
unavailable call
643-9104. Here we go.
I'm getting unavailable calls now.
No, that's fine. Here we go.
I don't know if it's him. Oh, it's him.
Time out. Here we go. Come on, give me that nasty voicemail, baby.
John Bishop, your brother's calling you out in chat.
Hello, you've reached the residence.
Yeah, here we go.
Your call is important to us, so if you
I'm sure it is important to you.
Do you know if it's him? It might not be.
Here we go. Hey, let me.
It might be the wrong guy.
Hello, Christopher. My name is Barry McCockiner, and I am returning your call regarding the erectile dysfunction pills that you were requesting or consultation on. Now, we don't have the Viagra 30 milligrams. However, we do have Cialis, the 20 milligrams. And if you were looking, I don't know if you're looking for like something that you take before you have intercourse, like 30 minutes before. But if you take the Cialis, as you were asking, that would probably last all day for you. Now, I know that you said that you struggle with how much that you drink. You would probably have to not drink quite as much throughout the day for it to work. But I think that it will work better for you if you take the Cialis that we have available. And if 20 doesn't work for you, I'd be more than happy to write a prescription for 30 milligrams. I think that would probably get you and your wife to a good place. And I know you mentioned that you probably don't have the best relationship with your wife right now because you guys' sexy time is not working. But I swear to you, I have a ton of clients. I really do. I have a lot of clients that take Viagra, Cialis, all these erectile dysfunction pills. And listen, it's totally normal. It's totally normal that you struggle with erectile dysfunction. But I have a ton of clients that take these pills and their marriage always returns back to normal. So I'm rooting for you, buddy. Just give me a call back when you get a chance, and I would be more than happy to write a prescription for you. I don't know if you want the Viagra 20 milligrams. From what you were saying, you have a more severe case of erectile dysfunction. So the Viagra 20 milligrams probably won't work for you. But I'm thinking that the Cialis 30 milligrams will. And I do have an oversupply of that. So when you get a chance, give me a call back, and we will make sure that both your sex life and your marriage, that they both get back on track. Okay, thank you. Have a great day. Bye.
No, I really, really hope that's not him. It's gonna be so funny. Like, imagine some random Chris is like.
No, he's still talking in chat.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I hope that this phone. Like, did he confirm?
Yes.
Yeah. He's saying he's not him. Like, it might be him, but like, it would be so funny.
Did you actually expect it to be him? Come on now.
I don't know.
Fucking hope not. What, are you a moron? I would fucking hope it wouldn't be him. Jesus, he's not that stupid. I hope it's him.
I hope he's not.
Said, I hope it's him. I don't think it is.
Some random guy. Like,
listen, it's 2018. This isn't 1999. Like, I highly doubt that was Christopher Cheatham. or that the guy that's posting this is Christopher Cheatham. He probably, you know what? This guy's probably in sales or business development and probably pulled his information off of a list.
And he's going to get sued now by the real Christopher Cheatham, who is the best lawyer probably. And
probably the best corporate lawyer there is, to be honest with you. Oh, dude, if it's not him and I get a call back from his wife tomorrow, I can't fucking wait for that one.
I already spoke to her. She called me back on private.
And I will give her a full consultation, to be honest with you. Like, that's the kind of guy I am. You know, I'm ready. I'm ready to help out.
Hey, do you want to trade crypto? 1 LTC a month.
Yeah. Ma'am, do you know about Verge? You are so moron with 2 R's, he said. You are so, that must have been him, dude.
You are so moron.
What if he flew out yesterday or flew out earlier today to get out of town to go to work because he is a lawyer and his wife is home with the answering machine and she's going to get that tomorrow? Just what if?
That'll be.
Beware of your wife. It's Sunday.
Yeah. Beware of your wife. It's Sunday. He says.
By
you should be with her. You should be with her. It's Sunday.
She's not a mom yet.
Yeah, she's a mom to some dogs.
Yeah, but like Noah.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Okay.
Noah hasn't taken the next step.
What is that supposed to mean? You should be with her. Chris thought you were going to sleep. That's why you couldn't accept the invite to join. Chris has erectile dysfunction.
Okay.
Wow. We should fucking tweet this out with the link to Bitcoin and Beers episode 5 with the title Chris has erectile dysfunction. Yeah. So
don't tweet it. Don't tweet it.
You're gonna tweet it.
I'm not gonna tweet it.
I will crush you if you don't tweet it.
I will delete this tweet.
And maybe in episode 6 we can have Chris come on and tell us about his erectile dysfunction. Like how
that's what I was talking about. We should get him on and like not, you know, but I'm serious. I mean the actual Chris, not the Chris, you know, the poor guy who's getting the
Bishop, do you have a reputation to uphold?
I just saw that too. I'm liking this chat. It's pretty entertaining.
Are you uncomfortable?
Yes.
Are you really?
I'm super uncomfortable.
Are you serious?
No.
I was gonna say you get in fucking hockey fights 3 nights a week.
Beat up on old men. Come on now.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna type in the chat right now. Here we go. Coming.
Yeah, I got the best one right now.
Hey. Oh my God, no. Noah.
How many times has Christopher Cheatham been cucked in his life? Lopsy guesses that I can't count that high. Hey, by the way, he should get on our fucking podcast.
Who? His wife?
Lousy.
He doesn't. He won't even share his name, his real name, not to mention.
But I bet we can share a social security number.
Guys, whoever can dox Lousy can get 1 free month membership.
Christopher. Here we go. Christopher.
Mags looks way younger with no beard.
Who said that? Who said that?
You don't say that.
It
He looks like he's 39 instead of 54.
Yeah, you know what?
All right, you'll join by voice. All right, you will join by voice, though? We'll have you on by voice. Cockmaster McGee.
I'm joined by voice, but I'm strictly anonymous, fellas. Lousy. Dude,
what a pussy.
We need Lousy on here.
Lousy, get on here if you fucking.
He has such a sexy voice, like seriously.
Lousy, will you talk in a voice changer like real low? Hey, I'm Lousy Guesses. Yeah, I think that Verge is a terrible point.
An anonymous low voice.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I think that. Oh fuck yeah. You guys know that Trojan has a double thin condom now? Bart, do they sell Trojans overseas?
You sound like Lousy, exactly like Lousy.
I do. Hello, my name is Lousy. I live in Manhattan. Keyword Manhattan. Wow. I can use one of those digitizer things like the guy from South Park if you want. Hey, Michael Canavis. I could interview you live for the YouTube channel, like a Bitcoin and beer short, about your inspiration in trading, which we know is Bart.
Yes.
What do you think? In Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
Puerto.
Rico.
Is that how you say it? I don't even know.
All right, guys. It's 100% Bart. All right. Hey, this has been really fun, and we've been trolling some users and shit.
We
Way
have.
over time.
Bishop, next week, dude, you got to fucking bring the fire. You didn't even share with me your Hollywood Squares this week.
If I would have known I had to do that, I would have prepared something, man. Like,
Come on,
Bishop.
you taught me yesterday, and I presented
ready on the fly, man.
Bishop,
Yeah,
Bishop,
right.
I know it sucks to be on the spot, but I am ashamed of you right now.
But he taught me it yesterday, and I presented it today. And he's like, if you just would have told me. And I'm like, I just learned it.
Bishop, I'm messing with you.
Dude, I'm trying to learn.
We love you, bro.
Yeah.
Bishop's the best. Bishop.
We just want to see your squares next week.
Your squares.
Your squares.
Hey, Bishop,
bring
before you're
squares.
your can you take yourself off VPN and share your IP address just real quick?
And share it.
Yeah, please.
Where's the best place to get a bank loan for crypto?
SoFi. Easily SoFi.
Really?
I can give you a bank loan
Yeah.
for crypto.
Can you?
I'll loan you. What's
That's
up?
everybody. That's how I got started a while ago.
Got to be a loan shark. Break some kneecaps.
I would never do something like that.
I would never get fucking work out. I don't know.
Bart, you trying to leverage some shit?
I'm actually flipping Dragon. I just sold some. I mean, no, I sold it. I sold an hour ago, and I'm putting the buy order.
You trying to lend like
20 dragon for 2 dragon?
Pretty much, yeah.
2 free dragon. It's taken.
Dude.
I got a slumber score.
Give him like I'll give him like 30K. You know, you 30K, and then you short leverage it. Go.
Oh
if
shit!
I could leverage Dragon, oh man, I would be so fucking rich,
dude. Johnny Bishop, look at the fucking chat. Ethan Bishop, number A717668, date of birth 12/7/91, gender male, race white, admission date 7/30/2015, institution Belmont Correctional Institution status, incarcerated.
Yeah, none of that. Absolutely none of that is true. That's weird.
Right.
You guys ever seen an older brother protect a younger brother live on stream?
No, really though.
Look at BTC. Suck my nuts.
We did at the beginning of the podcast.
Chris, what about BTC?
What about it, you fucking dumbass?
Do you own 0.9 or 0.8?
Can you even Bitcoin, bro?
Can you even
Bitcoin?
Hey, he's so stupid he thinks that 1 Bitcoin is like the only Bitcoin you can earn. You either own 1, 2, or 3 Bitcoin. You do not own 0.3 Bitcoin. Do you own 0.3 gold? No.
Christopher Cheatham is still lurking.
He is.
Good night, Christopher.
Cook to hack him.
Good night, Christopher.
Tim Cook.
Go be sad.
Tim Cook, please hack Christopher A. Cheatham.
Is there like a live stream of the consensus, by the way?
I need his IP address. Personal
we need Tim Cook
address,
right now.
Social security.
And his A buddies.
Number and his credit score and report, please.
And last with the release report.
And if his mom's single.
Cincinnati, Ohio, Fox 19. Police have arrested a man for exposing himself outside of 3 Blue Ash business and 1 Sharonville business. The incident exposures happened outside hospice of Blue. Or are you in Cincinnati, Ohio right now?
Or maybe I was. Why?
Because some man just exposed himself.
Oh yeah. But it
Was
was
that
a
you?
while ago. It was a while ago, yeah.
He said, I'm 69 years old, idiots. Oh my God, you're basically dead. That sucks.
All right.
Whoa,
On that
whoa,
note,
whoa, 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 whoa! Christopher Cheatham said he's 69 years
Yeah.
old. Okay, I'm sorry, Johnny. I'm sorry for cutting you
Tell
off.
me the
I'm
truth.
with
How
you.
great would it feel to ruin the credit of a 69-year-old man?
yeah, I'm not entertaining him anymore tonight. But
Yep.
the next episode, absolutely. If we know how to
Straight
get a hold of
shooters!
you, yeah. I wish I could send a straight invite to him and bring
You,
him on
buddy.
next time.
You.
I really do.
You have our
All right.
Telegram chat. Next time, you are absolutely welcome, Christopher. When you want to come on, anytime you want to come on.
You don't want this.
You don't want this. You
And
know where to
educate.
find us.
No, no. I want
In our cheap houses.
I
You know
want
where
his
my dog-
education.
Cheap houses.
He's getting off of here
you-
tonight.
you
and he's
can-
going.
You can
he's
find
going,
us in cheap houses, dog.
He's getting off here tonight. And he's going. Fucking millennials. Goddamn millennials.
I was right all along.
They're the fucking worst generation this
No
world's
respect.
ever seen.
No
They so
respect.
scarred.
No authority.
He was part of the best generation.
Yeah, I'm part of the best generation. My parents fought World War II. We fought Vietnam. And these millennials with their fake online digital currencies, their peer-to-peer trustless decentralized ledgers,
It's the
With
mark
their-
of the beast.
deflationary coin supplies, and their proof-of-work mining algorithms. I make your program. Sure, I can make the next one. You mean you make my lunch.
Dude, yeah.
You all are super ordinary.
All right.
Christopher's on for sure.
You
We all got.
are.
I have to sign off though tonight.
Yep.
I got
Hey.
two
Sign
things I
off.
got to put to bed.
Guys,
Me
go to
too,
work
I'm with
tomorrow. Okay, go to work. I
Right.
love you.
I'm almost 69 years old. Not exactly Christopher, but
Yeah.
close enough.
Go
But
to
when we
work on
all
your
four of us
dreams.
connect, we're almost 69.
Go to work on
You know
your
what I'm saying?
dreams.
By
420.
connect, right? All right,
Right.
next week, guys, we bring on lousy guesses to talk shit and expose himself live on camera. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, guys. One love. I love you guys.
All right.
Take
Bart,
care.
go ahead and show the world what you got.
Oh, I've got my cheap bed, and I'm gonna dive into
Can we
it.
see Akira one more time?
She's not here. She's out.
Would your boyfriend take her?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just cuddling
guys.
with her.
One love.
All right, guys. Have a good
Bye.
night.